Yo,
What up, dude?
What up?
What's been, man?
It's good. Not great. My room's a fucking mess.
Yeah, I've noticed a different camera angle this time.
Yeah,
What's the
well,
deal?
the room was set up a little bit nicer, but I just threw my life away moving. So
Nice. Where you going?
closed up the gym, moving to California, dude. I'm
Nice.
living in your house, basically.
Cool.
So the podcast of Coast to Coast is no longer Coast to Coast. It's just gonna be, we got to come up with some sort of new name. Until I move to Australia, and then we'll do one end to the other,
Yeah.
But G kind of ripped us last time, so we're gonna kind of go through like a professional intro here. So I want you to introduce yourself, talk, and then we'll kind of talk what we're gonna talk about today. And go through that. So go for it, dude.
All right. My name's Matt. I am a software engineer. I, spend my free time coaching CrossFit. I own an affiliate. I also like to go on mountain bike rides. I'm learning to surf. Love coffee. My favorite animal is the wolf. Yeah.
Nice, dude. All right. I'm Luke. I'm the host of this televised show, or co-host. We'll call it the co-host of. So far, it's on my personal YouTube channel, so it's the Luke Lombardi podcast until we change some shit up. I like to refer to myself as like the adventurer, or like help me come up with a better word for that. The explorer or something. I like to try everything new, but never actually do really good at one of those things. I'm like always just mediocre. I used to work in a restaurant. I'm now retired from that industry. As of November 7th, I'll be joining the corporate world at Procore Technologies. Matt's actually didn't used to work there at one point.
I interviewed there.
Nice. What else do I do? My personality type is a protagonist. It is the ENFJ-T, or what do they call a line, like a semicolon? Whatever Rick was calling it the other day. That's my personality. I live in Philadelphia. I'm moving to Santa Barbara. CrossFit level 4 coach. Level 3, I mean. Level 3 coach.
I was going to say.
One of my favorite CrossFit movement, I think I would have to go with the squat clean. The squat clean. Not the best at it, but I like it. And I like to nerd out on things. I stole this from a wise coach that was once a mentor. I like to refer to myself, almost as an engineer, but an imagineer at the same time. I can imagine what you should look like. I'll help you get there, but I like to draw like an imagination behind it as well. It's like, well, you kind of looked like I wanted you to look, so let's just imagine that things got there. That's my story, dude.
Nice, dude. So there's personality tests.
Yeah, let's dive right
like a
into
protagonist, like the main character in a story.
It's me, dude.
What does it mean?
Oh, so should I share my screen here? I don't know how to do that, John. Check. Give us a second. Present. Share screen. I'm sharing the screen.
You know what we need? Maybe Gaz would be interested in doing this. We need like a tech guy to run the screen sharing for us.
I've tried. He doesn't want to, dude.
Well, he doesn't have to be on the camera. He can just.
Yeah. Well, I've tried to get him on. Can you get him on? All right. Pulling up now. All right. You guys able to see that?
No.
No?
I mean, we see it, but it's not readable.
All right. So I got to switch monitors here. All right. Well, anyway, I took the protagonist, the Meyers Briggs. One of my favorite things to take. Holy shit! Now everything's jacked up. Remove. Is this sloppy? Are the viewers going to be pissed about this?
Probably, but it's growing pains. Just bear with us.
Yeah, just relax.
Normally we would have a tech guy hired that'll handle all this, and we could just keep running off the cusp. But we're not quite there yet. If you're looking for a job or an internship, hit us up. Comment below.
All right, I think I got it up and running. All right, how's that look? Is that better?
Yeah.
It's better. All right, it's better. So this is Luke. I think I can view it on their website, but I'm the protagonist. There's a quick, simple little look here. The protagonist, they want me to pay? Get the fuck out of here. View your profile. There we go. Come on. All right, anyway, protagonist, this is me. I took the Meyers Briggs Test last night. I think they kind of basically help decide what type of personality you are when like depending on how long you take to answer questions, how well you answer questions. We're going to do Matt's test live actually and help him answer some of these questions. But protagonist personality test. My traits pretty extroverted. I would assume so. I think I'm pretty extroverted. Do you think I'm 74% extroverted? Or,
yeah, sounds right.
Intuitive, 54%. I think so. What is like the actual definition of intuitive?
It's probably like bases decisions off intuition.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to know what like the actual using or based on what one feels to be true without. Yeah, interesting. Feeling, judging, turbulent.
Judging. How much judging do you have?
57% apparently.
Is that like a negative trait?
I don't think so, but we'll view your profile.
Trillion tells me it's negative when I'm
They're gonna make me sign up, but I already have an account. I don't know if I can know what my password is, so I can't look. It's how annoying. But let's pull your screen up, dude. Let's pull your screen up.
What if you click that drop down up there, the top personality types? Does it have protagonists up there?
Yeah, there we go. Let's look for it. You see it in there?
No. Wait.
Diplomats, protagonists. There we go. Nice, dude. Good. This is why you're tech. All right, going through it. Protagonist. Protagonists feel called to serve a greater purpose in life. Do you think called to serve a greater purpose in life?
That's a good
Thoughtful
question.
and idealistic. These personality types strive to have a positive impact on other people and the world around them. They rarely shy away from an opportunity to do the right thing, even when doing so is far from easy. I would relate that to my move. Protagonists are born leaders.
Wow.
I think I'm a leader, which explains why these personalities can be found among many notable politicians, coaches, and teachers. Their passion and charisma allow them to inspire others, not just in their careers, but in every arena of their lives, including their relationships. Few things bring protagonists a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment than guiding friends and loved ones to grow into their best selves. Holy shit.
Spot on.
Yeah, like spot on about a coach, But I'd like to take this test every year. So
I've taken
it 3 times now over the last 3 years, maybe over the last 4 years, and it has slightly changed in the past. I've gotten last year when I took it, I was the campaigner, which is very similar to what I was. So the only letter that changed was the J and the P, which is pretty crazy. So now the campaigner. Campaigners are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, and open-minded. With their lively, upbeat approach to life, they stand out in any crowd. But even though they can be the life of the party, campaigners don't just care about having a good time. These personality types run deep, as does their longing for meaningful emotional connections with other people. I would 100% that's true. That's also crazy that it only changed 1 letter.
Yeah.
Damn. Are you taking your test live right now?
I'm not live yet. You want me to share it?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're working still, aren't you, dude?
No, I'm looking at you. My work computer's over there, so if I'm looking over there, I'll be working.
Well, I mean, so the protagonist, couple of things. Let's just dive in and see if any of these match up with me. And then we're going to take Matt's test live and help him answer to see what he thinks. Where's the best part to look? Strengths and weaknesses. Protagonists have strong opinions, but they are far from closed-minded. They recognize the importance of allowing others to express themselves fully, even when protagonists don't agree with someone. They recognize that person's right to voice their truth. You agree or disagree with that statement?
I would agree with that statement. Well, it depends who. I think for you have to gain trust. Otherwise, you'll just rip them.
All right. Well, maybe it will.
For example, Rick, you usually don't listen to Rick's opinion.
Yeah, it's also true.
But you don't respect them.
Yeah. Okay. So I get what you're saying. I need to respect somebody to have to listen to their opinion. So I respect you. So I usually go to you for an opinion.
Or like John in the past.
Yeah. Don't bring that name up in this house. Reliable. Few things bother protagonists more than the prospect of letting down a person or cause they believe in. People with a personality type can be counted on to see their promises and responsibilities through, even when it's difficult to do so. I would agree. Like, I don't know how many times I've like given up my life to like go work at Palomas because I feel like it's my responsibility or I was indebted to them in some sort of way. Passionate protagonists are far from being boring do-goers. These types brim with interest and they take great pleasure in pursuing their hobbies, whether that's hiking, cooking, dancing, growing houseplants, or something else entirely different. As a result, they rarely find themselves at a loss for something interesting to do. I would 100% agree. Let's see some of my weaknesses. Unrealistic. Many protagonists put pressure on themselves to do every wrong that they encounter. Pressure on themselves to right every wrong that they encounter. But no matter how hard these personalities strive, it just isn't realistic for them to solve all the world's problems. If they aren't careful, they can spread themselves too thin and be left unable to help anyone. I feel like I started to get to that point in my life a little bit currently, which is why I think the job offer was a little bit enticing. Overly idealistic protagonists tend to have clear ideas about what's right and what's wrong. They often think that everyone shares these fundamental principles, or at least that everyone should share these principles. So it can come as a genuine shock to protagonists when people violate their core values such as truth or justice. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's a weakness.
Yes, these are weaknesses because that's not a good thing. Yeah. Career path. When it comes to choosing career paths, protagonists find fulfillment in doing what they love most, helping other people. And with their creativity and drive, they can find ways to serve and uplift others in nearly any work environment, whether they are behind a glimmering table in a corporate boardroom or behind the counter at a beloved local coffee shop. Standing at the whiteboard, giving a whiteboard brief, explaining to people how the air squat is going to benefit them because it's a functional movement.
Should we open a coffee shop out here?
I think so. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think that might be. Let's see. I'm curious what your personality is, because do they give us? I'm wondering if we compare, like, how what's that called?
Like horoscopes.
Yeah, horoscopes. So, like, do they say like the protagonist and whatever else are really, really bad mixes? Have you ever taken this test before?
I think so. It looks familiar.
All right. Don't answer these questions, but I want us to see if we can look at this list of the analysis and see if we can pick before you take it what you're going to be. All right. Add this back to the stream. Personality types. All right. So intuitive, thinking, personality type known for their rationality, blah, blah, blah. Diplomats, intuitive and feeling personality types known for their empathy, diplomatic skills, and passionate idealism. Sentinels, observant and judging personality types known for their practicality and focus on order, security, and stability. Oh shit, I think that's where we're going, somewhere down that road. An explorer. I used to be an explorer. I think the first time I ever took this, I think I was always in the diplomat section. I got to find my original one. I'll look for that. Actually, no, it's the entertainer. The very first time I took it.
What's the green box? The first one.
The advocate.
I think I was that before.
Advocates, it may be the rarest personality type of all, but they certainly leave their mark on the world. Idealistic and oh yeah, this is you. Fucking principled. They aren't content to coast through life. They want to stand up and make a difference. For advocate personality type, success doesn't come from money or status, but from seeking fulfillment and helping others and being force for good in the world. Oh yeah, all right. Let's take.
It's probably me, like back in the college days, though.
All right. Out of all of those, you taking it right now, I don't know what they all stand for, but I think we're gonna.
Well, let's do category. Like, just pick the major overarching category.
Yeah.
Analysis, diplomat, whatever that says, and explorers.
I think you're gonna be. Is it Sentinels? The blue?
Yeah.
I think that's where you're gonna fall.
Blue is Sentinel.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think I'm either going to be in the explorers, the diplomats category.
All right, let's take Yanni's test, dude. All right, let's use your test live. I'll put you to the stream. All right, Let's hit it, dude. Let's hit it.
All right. So let's go down this thing. 3 personality test. I'm in the right spot, right?
Yeah, perfect.
You regularly make new friends. I would agree with that.
My role here is what, to just kind of like yes or no.
Check me, dude. Check me on that. Do you think I make friends regularly?
Yeah, I think you make friends. Yeah, better than I do.
I mean, being a gym owner kind of
forces you into that role. Yeah.
But I guess being open to it. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Oh yeah, definitely. I never know what. Do you go full metal on any of these?
And for that one, I would say full metal, because I would be like, I would say full metal. It's like one that screams at you. It's like then that's when I go full metal. Otherwise,
seeing other people cry can make you easily feel like you want to cry too. Yeah. It's more like certain people though. Like
and that's why exactly. So that wouldn't be a full metal one, or at least I wouldn't agree.
You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. No, that's more true. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Yeah, you think that's right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think you're like a Lombardi. Typically, you start to panic a little bit.
At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I'd agree with that.
I don't know how much I would agree with it, but
like maybe
I think very subtle. I would say maybe even neutral on that one, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I think it depends on the situation.
It's been a long time since I've gone to a party.
But I think it just like depends on the situation and how your day went and shit. I think it'd be different now.
You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. I think idealistically, I would agree with that, but
in reality, hell no. Yeah.
Disagree. Very sentimental.
No.
Wait, you don't agree with that?
No, I just don't think. I agree with that.
I'm more sentimental.
I don't know. I don't think you're sentimental.
I mean, I got these old birds from my grandfather still. Got them in World War II.
I don't think I would say you're sentimental in that way, but I think what you picked is pretty good.
You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I'm learning to like that a little bit more. I mean, our whole grocery list, so it's torn.
I would say it's like it's middle one, a little bit booster.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities, and that's Luke. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Someone I find, no, that's not me. Right?
Nah, I think you're right there. Yeah, I think you'd start sweating.
You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. Yeah, I mean, I guess I like talking about movies, though. Would you consider that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would say you're super negative on that, because I kind of looked at it this way. Like, in the end of the day, CrossFit's a methodology. There's a lot of science proven things, but it's not proven. You like video games, creative. So I think there's like a lot of things that are creative workplaces or workspaces.
You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart.
I didn't like that question, because I kind of felt like I would much rather the question be like heart or gut.
Maybe the heart and gut's the same here.
Maybe, yeah. No. It's usually your gut and your heart, or what does your heart tell you? What is your gut telling you? It's kind of what how it normally goes. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I
disagree. I like to follow my heart.
Yeah.
I'm learning to lead more with my head. Maybe a little bit stronger there. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Shit, I guess I do that.
No. I think you follow a fucking plan. It's like yes and no.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like
somebody would tell you we're biking tomorrow and you won't bail on that because you'd rather.
I'll make it work. I'll double book.
Yeah, you'll double book rather than tell somebody what you actually want to do. Or like if you're tired, you'll still go. Like we hiked with Moshe that one time and you had COVID.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. That's Luke.
Yeah.
That's a Luke thing. Yeah, I don't think I really.
Oh, yeah, so you answered that wrong then. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people.
Yeah.
So yours is the complete opposite.
Thanks. That's why you're here, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I could have fucked up my whole trajectory. You enjoy participating in group activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending.
All the viewers, you can also be taking this while we're going through it. So
if
you take it, dabble in your answers in the comments. Right, if you agree or disagree with some of Matt's things.
I'm going hard on that one.
Your happiness comes from helping others accomplishing things than your own accomplishments. Oh yeah, I agree. Yes and no. Like you won't let me have a dresser at the new house because you don't want me to get comfortable, but that's a different topic.
Well, it's not really an accomplishment. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. No.
Don't you dare disagree.
What do you think I would agree with that?
You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what you want to try next. Yeah, I strongly agree with that. Matt, where do you want to live?
I'm interested in so many things that are difficult to choose
what you want to try next. So it's basically like, Matt, do you want to try spearfishing tomorrow? You'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, all right, but what about we move?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, yeah, right, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, so you are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. That you have so many. All right, so maybe I'm confused on how the question's being asked.
Yeah, like that. Like think about it. Like, yeah, Matt, you want to go fucking snowboard? Sure, I don't know how.
Yeah, you'll say yeah. All right. Okay, next. Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, I would say 100% disagree. I don't think you're down to not try anything unless it's like watching somebody get open heart surgery.
You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse now.
Yeah, and I think the question we answered earlier, I think you got where it's like you set up systems to make sure you're good to go.
I mean, leadership roles in group settings, hell no.
You avoid them. I would say a little bit less than that. I don't think you take them on. Like at work, you had to run that meeting the other day and you were pissed.
I just don't feel like it would work.
Yeah,
well, but at the Go Ruck Challenge, they were like, Ian, check, you want to lead us? Like, let's fucking do it. Pick these fucking rucksacks up, boys.
So that's why I agree. I mean, that's why I think it's like a 70% of disagree, because there's that 10% or 30% at work where you're nervous.
You're definitely not an artistic type of person.
I disagree.
Yeah, you're right. Why do they ask these questions like that? Why don't they just say you are an artistic person?
Because I think that goes in the personality, like in account. They try to word it funny to see who, like, right, we've been taking a long time on these questions, which is going to make you be like a very intuitive person. Like, G finished this test in 3 minutes.
He didn't take it seriously. Get him on the pod. I want it live. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality, less than their feelings? Yeah. Maybe that's a strong agree.
Yeah.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Probably disagree with that. That's true rubbing off on me, though. What, you think that's right? Did you get a text, dude? Middle of the fucking broadcast?
Yeah, I got a text from G. Is he getting on?
You enjoy watching people argue.
Yeah,
this is a weird one, right? Like if it's like a good debate, I like it. If it's a bad thing, I don't like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I look at it this way. Let's just go to the most recent example. You were down to watch fucking Aaron getting Georgia State.
I wasn't.
You weren't.
Made me uncomfortable. Yeah.
All right, but then you enjoy watching.
But that was serious.
Yeah, so I would say I disagree. Do you enjoy watching politicians argue? No, it bothers you. It makes you annoyed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yeah. Your mood can change very quickly. Nah, that's my mom. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. No. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yeah. Yeah. Like the least. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Yeah, fucking I just had a panic attack about that last night.
Yeah, I would strongly agree. I'd put 100%. Yeah.
You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, shit. I'm like never alone. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
Nah, I just don't think you engage too much in it.
Disagree? I become bored.
Nah, I think you're good. I think that's good.
You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from your own. I think I struggle with that.
You find it easy to empathize with the person? Yeah, I think so. Like
it's hard for me to empathize with a bodybuilder.
Yeah. Or just like, oh, they're deeper than that, but if that's the case, that we compare it to.
Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yeah, I thought we went over that.
Yeah, well, now that we're asking it differently to see if you change your mind. See how they fucking get you? Got to be a thinker.
You rarely second guess the choices you have made. Oh, this is a Luke one. 100% disagree.
Yeah, I just said it before the start of the podcast.
After a long, exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
My biggest problem with that is like, and this happens to me more times than not, it's like I will dread it, but then after I do it, I'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's going to... so I had this thought about, we'll finish your test and we'll talk about extrovert, introvert, because I'd be interested to see where you are.
You enjoy going to art museums. Yeah, sure. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings.
No, I think you're good there.
Yeah, I think I'm good there. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I like to. Yeah, I would like to. Do I actually have one? I guess I have 3 Trello boards.
Yeah, I rarely say you like lists.
That's true. I agree with that.
We're about to find out, guys. We're about to find out.
You avoid making phone calls.
Post in the chat. Go to the personalities test, G, and I want you to put your guess on what you think Matt's going to be before he submits this test. So go to personality type. A lot of
time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I like to spend a little bit of time, like G's views on not going on the podcast. Who contacts your friends and initiates activities. No, that's not really me. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible.
That's a little sus. I don't know.
What do you think about it? I don't even know. Can you explain this to me? Or
if your plans are interrupted, your top priority is getting back on track as soon as possible. Imagine you're doing a workout in the gym and a lead walks in. And would you be like, all right, hi, I'm Matt. I'll be right back. I'm just going to finish this 400-meter run. Or are you like, dude, fuck this workout. Like, it's fine. Like, don't worry about things.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a lot of viewer attention going on. Welcome to the
so
chat.
What would that mean?
I think your top priority is not getting back to the task as soon as possible. Okay. If your plans get messed up.
So you think
if your plans are interrupted, your top priority is get back? No, I disagree. For you, yeah.
Are you still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago? No.
No.
You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
No.
Think about it, but not a lot.
I don't think you contemplate it. Put it right in the middle.
All right, fine. Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Nah.
You thinking no? And I was thinking neither of these two.
Your emotions control you more than you control them. Like,
yeah.
Think about my emotions right now with the move, or like I sit back and I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't do this. I should do that. You're like the way different. You're cold.
You take great care not making people look bad, even when it's completely their fault.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Somebody can like break something in your gym. You'd be like, nah, man, I wanted to break it too.
Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah. Unfortunately, when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed of you.
Nah, I don't think you fucking give a shit.
I agree with that.
You agree? Oh wow! When someone thinks highly,
I don't like compliments. I don't like to learn praise me.
New here about Matt.
You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time.
Yeah, I would agree. You believe that pondering abstract philosophy or philosophical questions is a waste of time.
I don't believe that. No.
Yeah, so negative. Yeah, there you go.
You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. I think I'm neutral on that. I like long, quiet hikes, or I like being in a coffee shop.
G said this is why he can't praise you, because he knows that you're a puss.
I hate Jay sometimes.
You know at a first glance how someone is feeling. What's your intuition on somebody's emotions? Jeho, what up, Jamie Trainer? We could dial you in, dude. You want to get dialed in?
Live call-in, Trainer.
Live call-in. All right, I'm sending you the link, Jamie, right now, dude. Got your camera. You look pretty. You ready to go? All right, you got to let us finish this. No interrupting, any rude comments.
You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Like, see, some of these questions, I don't know what this means. Gee, what's this mean?
You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. No, you're not. You don't give a shit.
You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more.
I would agree. Not 100%, but I would agree. I think like if you would give something to somebody else for them to have a better experience. Yeah, you struggle with deadlines. Yeah, I wouldn't say like major, but pretty high. Yeah, you feel confident that things will work out
for you. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, here we go. Chat. Submit his gender.
I don't believe in gender.
See, that's a controversial topic. Go back to that question and put in that you enjoy controversy. Right there.
I'm intrigued.
You're very intrigued. Yeah, you love it. Even higher than that. Gee, tell him to put it fucking higher.
I'm a campaigner, baby.
All right, so I was wrong. I said you would be on the opposite side. So you're my old personality here. All right, let's dive into this. Let's read a little bit more. All right, read this shit out loud. Let's hear it.
All right, I'm a true free spirit, outgoing, open-hearted, open-minded. We read this a little bit earlier in the episode, but I'll just give you
chat. I want you in the comments. Throw down in the comments if you disagree or agree. So if you know Matt, if you ever knew Matt, like I know some of the Nobo crews out there.
Seek joy and pleasures.
They see people that know Yanni. Like throw it out there what you think of this guy.
We connect emotionally together, G. We've connected emotionally lots of times.
All right, so let's read the introduction here about the campaigner. Let's go through it. Quick little spurt, and let's see who you are. Like at the bottom of this page, there should be a thing that tells you what famous people you're like. G says you should be beta. The magic of everyday life. I read that out
loud. Where at
the top, a little bit taller. Quick little thing right here.
This?
Yeah, just like the main piece about it.
All right, I'll read it again. Campaigners are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, and open-minded. With their lively, upbeat approach of life, they stand out in a crowd, but even though they can be the life of the party, campaigners don't just care about having a good time. These personality types run deep, as does their longing for meaningful, emotional connections with other people. Is that me? Friendly, outgoing, campaigners are devoted to enriching their relationships and their social lives, but beneath their sociable, easygoing exteriors, they have rich, vibrant inner lives as well. Without a healthy dose of imagination, creativity, and curiosity, a campaigner simply wouldn't be a campaigner. In their unique way, campaigners are quite introspective. They can't help but ponder deeper meaning and significance of life. Even when they should be paying attention to something else, these personalities believe that everything and everyone is connected, and they live for the glimmers of insight that they can gain into these connections.
All right. Interesting. I don't disagree with it, but it's hard for me to kind of... Now go back to the intro page and scroll all the way down and just, see who you're similar to. It's going to give us some famous people that the chat can start to get.
Robin Williams, shit. Robert Downey,
you are not baby. Downey. Dude.
I'm Downey. I'm Iron Man. Holy shit, I'm Iron Man.
Who's on the next page? Who's fucking Kim Namjoon?
Kim Namjoon? I don't know. Is he a singer or something?
Yeah. And then who's
Quentin
this guy with the machine gun?
That's Quentin Tarantino. He's a director. That's a movie camera.
Movie camera. Press a little arrow. So let's see some other people.
Okay. Hold on,
I was like Jennifer Lawrence, apparently. Gee, I agree with you. No shot.
Russell Brand.
You are not Russell Brand, dude. Tell us one
Kelly
joke.
Clarkson, baby.
Will Smith. Yeah, you're like Will. You slap the shit out of me.
I got Ellen DeGeneres, though.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Michael Scott from The Office.
Yeah, you're a little dude.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
You are not the neighborhood superhero.
Oh, this is just looking real good. Piper Chapman, I don't know who that is. Hoban Washburn.
Yeah, these are the people I don't even know. The Hunger Games.
Stargate, never seen it. Carrie Bradshaw, the main character of Sex in the City.
You're like, out of all those people, Matt looks like Ellen.
I'm like Willy
DeGeneres.
Wonka,
Laugh
dude.
my ass off, Gaz says. All right, let's go to let's see if we can compare some of what are some big things. Let's dive into the romantic relationships part.
I'm not going to go over my strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, we can go over that. I forgot that was there.
I'm curious, perspective, enthusiastic. I'm an excellent communicator. I'm festive. I'm good-natured.
What's good-natured mean? Let's read that.
Good-natured, all these strengths come together to form a person who is warm-hearted and approachable, with an altruistic spirit and friendly disposition.
Campaigners strive to get along with pretty much everybody. Yeah, I would agree with that.
People-pleasing is a weakness of mine. I always try to please G. Unfocused, disorganized, overly accommodating, overly optimistic, restless. Yeah, I'm restless, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's dive into the deep
friendships.
The deep stuff right here is about. This is about the. You skipped the romance. Are we going back to that later?
Well, I just wanted to see if this had the like other types you get along with.
It should in there when we read about it. It should say it in here.
Care about love, baby. This is a passionate, warm, open-hearted personality type. On the brims of hopes and dreams, ideas and experiences, bring every ounce of this vibrant energy to their relationship. A deep longing to share their lives with another person. As a result, these personalities may feel a bit empty or uninspired when they're single. Yeah, that's why I'm not single no more.
He's been married for 10 years. He gets yelled at every night. Just ask Jay.
They rarely hold back. They fall in love easily.
Yeah.
That's me. And they fall hard.
Yeah. Viewers.
Viewers. Moved in with my girlfriend of 1 month. Now I'm marrying her this week coming up. Big round of applause for me. Thanks, guys.
Hey, congrats, dude.
All right.
Let's go career path. Let's see if that's like dives in. And then I'm going to ask you some questions that I have written down.
Campaigners are known for having a wealth of ideas, interests, and hobbies, and to the extent that they may struggle to fit everything that they care about into their lives, it's no surprise they choose a career path that can leave people with these personality types feeling overwhelmed or scattered. They may feel pulled in multiple directions, uncertain of how to honor their passions and keep their options open while pulling in a steady paycheck.
Gee, you're supposed to be in charge of the soundboard, dude. That's your job. I would agree with that. You've been working at Sonos for years, dude, and you hate it, but it just pays the bills. And you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Letting creativity prevail. Explain. Campaigners are drawn to careers in nonprofit, public services, counseling, education, customer or public relationships, hospitality, media, entertainment, and the service industry. Well, I mean, I would agree with that. Have you made money from the gym? Will be question number one.
No.
No, it's a nonprofit at Ford Original.
There you have it.
All right, a couple questions I have written down for you. Do you believe that when you're in a setting, all right, so extrovert, introverted, where does it say your percentages are?
Intro, maybe?
You might have lost it when you closed out of it unless you email it to yourself. Introverted, extroverted personalities. So we got those two. Do you feel you become tired? Or, oh shit, we got a live call in chat. Live call.
Let's hit up the phones.
Yo, what up?
Jamie.
Can you see me? Oh,
yeah,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we got a live Jamie Trainer, dude. Let's make you the.
What's up, dude?
What's up? I'm sitting in traffic. We haven't moved the car in about 45 minutes. We've had about, 4 ambulances come by. And we're just standstill on 64 in the middle of Virginia. I'm also live with Sydney's here.
Sydney, welcome. Hey.
Hello. So where are you guys going, dude?
We are headed to Sydney's best friend's wedding in Bedford, Virginia. Sydney's the maid of honor, so we're getting there early and getting situated.
How far is that from?
What's the bridezilla status?
What is it?
You could be honest.
It's good. Well, I haven't seen it in person yet, so I'm safe for now.
So you haven't gotten yelled at yet?
Yeah, no, not yet.
We're good.
I'm sure that's reserved for the
We're
wedding.
trying
to hit a winery to
we're trying to get to a winery, but we're not making it
to get drunk before
time right now. Yeah, we're literally staying still. Car's off.
So you can hit a wad at the winery? Quick little wad?
No, but I was gonna say
no.
Did you see Noah Olson just broke the record for Fran?
No, he's
Wow.
retiring next year though.
Yeah, and he did it in the gym in Miami that I went to.
What was the time?
1:49.
Ew, that's gross.
He throw up.
What'd you
That's
say, Luke?
lightweight. That's lightweight for them. I said, did he throw up? And then I corrected myself.
No, he literally stood up and had a conversation like, "Oh, man, that was kind of fast."
What?
Damn,
That's
that's
not even
crazy.
humanly
I'll have to
possible.
look it up and watch it on YouTube, but we don't have a tech guy to put
Yeah,
it
they're
in right now.
filming. They're filming all the like the Wadapalooza qualifier like workouts in the gym that I went to in Miami. So the gym I went to keeps posting them, so I keep seeing them.
Of course.
Did you see we're doing the Capitol tomorrow?
Are you guys really?
Yeah,
A
dude.
version of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But your gym is doing it. Jamie goes to a gym that follows Cap.
Nice.
Jamie, I think after this, I would say you're definitely the entertainer here out of all the personalities if you've been following. Calls in live podcast. So we're gonna ask you a few of your questions here. If anyone is to be found spontaneously breaking into song or dance, it's got to be Jamie.
Gotta be Jamie.
Got to be Jamie. Take the test.
Like, what are you planning for this wedding? You gonna pull out some dance moves?
I'll cut the rug.
Tell him about the last wedding we went to last week.
Yeah, I have videos.
Oh.
He flipped somebody.
Yeah, and then
No, the one after that.
yeah, last weekend I was on the dance floor. Everyone had their beers and whatnot in hand dancing, and I was sitting there with a piece of cake in my hand, just eating cake on the dance floor, just cutting the rug, eating icing on the
Cutting
plate.
the rug. What's that?
How
mean?
many weddings have you been to this year?
Oh man, I have got 4 in 5 weeks, and I'm going to 3. This is number 3, and then next weekend's off, and then we go to Europe for a wedding the following
See, because
weekend.
it
But I would
sounded like
say
it's
probably,
that time for you, Jamie.
I would say probably close to 10 this year.
All right.
Do you have any ideas?
I was
of,
waiting
like,
for the invite to your wedding, Matt. Dude,
Yeah,
You're
it's
getting married in, like,
it's an
a week.
exclusive detail. Yeah,
He's got
the
8
ring.
people going.
Got the
Oh,
ring
wow.
right here.
His sister's
Uh,
Good job.
I'm
Yeah, don't
I'm
we have,
ordaining
like, at
here.
least 55 family members.
Yeah,
More
Luke's
than
still
that.
all right. So Matt's getting married in Yosemite.
Yeah.
All right, and then Luke's ordaining it. And
Well, I'm
like,
actually there's been a change. I'm now the bridesmaid. The old bridesmaid broke her something in her leg, so now I'm the bridesmaid for Trillium.
because she can't get up the hill in Yosemite.
She's afraid to fly on a plane because of blood clots or something. She's coming from Seattle.
Doesn't do CrossFit.
Yeah, and CrossFit would have saved her Achilles tendon,
Yeah.
but let's not go down that rabbit hole.
You hear that, Jamie's girlfriend's mom? Let's get you in the gym.
I heard that.
That's
so
right.
When I went to the gym in South Tampa here, so I start on Tuesday. I did like 2 free classes. They asked me like, "Oh, like you moved in with your girlfriend? Does your girlfriend do CrossFit?" I said no, but she's dropped into my buddy's gym in Philadelphia and one in Virginia, and she likes it, but she finds it a little intimidating. And they were like, "Well, she hasn't found the right gym yet." So
Which I think is a burn on Luke, and I did not like
Yeah,
it.
you said Nobo was
I went to
intimidating.
Luke's gym.
Like Jamie, I let you beat me on purpose.
what's it? You froze for a second. We're back.
I said I let you win in workouts so you didn't feel upset, like in the past.
There you
Well,
go.
maybe CrossFit Ventura is the place for you. You know, we got a little bit different vibe.
Yeah, I can't.
All
think
right,
I can afford it.
let's ask. Here's an
Santa Barbara.
unbiased person. All right, so Jamie, you can't answer this question. If you were going to go to a CrossFit gym, would you go to CrossFit Ventura, option number 1, Nobo CrossFit, or Forward Functional Fitness?
Are we saying just off naming
Based
rights?
off the name, just based off
Wait,
the
Jamie
name.
can't answer this? Who's answering
Nah,
this?
it's
Can
just
I?
the
I
girls.
would
The
not.
girls.
No.
Just the girls. Based
So
off
it
of the
was-
name.
Based off the name, so it was CrossFit Ventura,
Uh-huh.
Nobo CrossFit,
or Forward
and
Functional
Forward-
Fitness.
Forward Functional Fitness.
That's the one I want.
I knew that was what you wanted. I don't like it.
Sydney's mom says Forward Functional Fitness. Sydney says
Okay.
she doesn't like it.
Down the middle. All right, so Sydney, which one would you pick?
I would pick Nobo.
So we're down the middle. So now
Are you-
chat.
Wait,
we
hasn't Sydney been to Nobo?
I wasn't
Yeah, so
technically I wasn't there though.
Okay.
You were there
Yeah.
twice, and
Yeah,
I was only
I've
there
never
one
been
time,
to- Yeah.
and I didn't
Are you
coach
thinking
that
about
day
changing
either.
the name?
it's definitely we're definitely changing the name.
What do you think of his hat that he's wearing currently?
The hat's pretty dope.
What do you think of that logo?
I couldn't even tell you what it is. Yeah, you got
It's an F.
This is why you're not the imagination type, dude. You're definitely the entertainer.
Yeah, he just likes to come in. Yeah, he's trying to make jokes about everything.
Like, could you see that this was what do you think this logo is?
It looks like a whistle.
Yeah, it's a ranch. See?
It's supposed to be a building.
Sydney's mom's all in on forward functional fitness.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Did it make you feel more comfortable?
It's softer, yeah.
Yes, it's less intimidating.
Well, not only that, it kind of gave me the outcome right away. Like, I want to be functional. Like, that's why I go.
Okay, so it already defined what CrossFit is for you without you having to know.
It
All
did.
right, I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That was Matt's idea. I'm gonna say that forward functional fitness was Matt's idea.
It was not actually.
It's not my idea.
He bought it from George, from Vegan George.
I'm a campaigner. Did you not watch the podcast? I'm all over the place. I picked like 7 different
I haven't
names.
watched. I watched episode 1. I had things to say about it though.
I know. Well, that's why we need you.
You came in mid podcast when we were answering his questions. You guys should take the test in the car, and I want to see your results.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it was because we came in. I didn't listen to the first up until when I literally logged in and said, "Let me slide."
We'll text you the link.
Then
it's 16 personalities from the Meyers Briggs Test.
I'm definitely gonna take it right now.
Yeah, you got to take it. You got to take it. Yeah, so go 16personalities.com and just take the free test, and then you can just email your results to yourself.
Yeah.
Have you done Myers-Briggs?
Yeah,
I've done it, but I don't remember what it was.
I've done it 3 times.
I've been doing it a bunch of times in school. I feel like. Woo!
Yeah.
There's more police zooming by.
What happened? Are you guys near Norfolk, Virginia, right now, or like Virginia Beach?
Charlottesville.
We left. We're near Charlottesville. That's where we left from.
Are you going back there?
No, we're flying out of Richmond on Monday.
I was gonna say you should drop into Fern's gym, dude. He's having the CrossFit Rife Classic this weekend.
There you go.
That you could drop into.
I wanted to say though, because I did, as a loyal fan and follower of the pod, friend of the pod. Last week you guys talked about competitive classes, or competition classes, and I was gonna comment on that. You guys are saying that no one really needs it because if you hit the stimulus of the class and the class intensity, then you don't need it. My point that I was gonna bring up, because I went to one gym that had competition class and did it once a week, 1 hour, 8 a.m. every Saturday.
Well, wait, hold on. Before you answer, hold on. Tell us a little bit about the class, like how it ran. Give us a little like.
So there was no group-led warm-up. You go in, it was the workout was on the board. You warm up, and then essentially you're on your own. Until the clock starts.
Question. I'm going to pause for a second.
There was a coach there, but he didn't. Yeah, there was a coach there.
So nobody said, like, they just wrote down, here's the ARCS workout. Nobody was like, here's the time frame you need to get it. Stimulus, nothing. It was the athlete's choice.
No, there was a coach. There was a coach there to, like, made sure you weren't, like, doing something stupid. All
right, but nobody said to you.
And he'd be like, okay, this is, like, the stimulus of the workout. This is what we're looking for. But there wasn't, like, all right, everyone go hit 10 lunges, 10 scorpion stretches, doing this, doing that type of deal. So, but yeah, we would start. You go in.
Did you just give them the warm up for yesterday?
Go over the workout, and then
is that on purpose?
He didn't go to yesterday's class.
Okay. Wow, you're getting good at this, dude.
He should be a coach. I've been trying to get him to be a coach. Are you there, Jamie? Do you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It cuts in and out every now and then. We're in.
That's
the
all right.
Here.
Yeah, it's fine. I know. So the competitors class, you think we should be offering?
Hold on. Let's get his opinion now. All right, now go ahead and tell us the rest of your opinion.
Siren? Like, can they just bring
What's the next
line?
question?
What was your opinion now of the class?
Should we do a competitors class, or did you think?
I would say once a week. It's like a good Saturday morning thing.
Okay, so what's the difference between a normal workout versus that?
I would say it allows you to push yourself based off of the effort that other people are giving. I'm the type of athlete where, like, if I'm doing a bunch of workouts, if I'm doing a workout with just rows and like a bunch of roses on a Saturday morning, I'm probably not going to push as hard as I'm doing a workout with Matt and Luke on a
So
Saturday morning.
that's a gym culture issue, though.
I was gonna say that too. I think this is the issue with the coach.
We don't have
like
enough
if you
diversity.
feel bored on your warm up and you're like, I want to just skip the fucking warm up and get to the workout. It sounds like an issue with the coach. They're not pushing you in the warm up. Like, all right, Jamie, let's hit this hard, bro. What is this? Why are you pulling 1,000 on the warm up, Jamie? Let's kick it up, 1,300.
Jamie, we call him the water boy in the gym. He's essentially like the second he needs an excuse, he hops over to the water bottle, starts sipping on it.
Is he one of those types in panic when you say no water breaks on this workout?
Dude, I one time wanted to dump his water bottle out, but I thought I saw a tear come out of his eye.
I start drinking those tears.
Yeah, so like second he's mid workout and like Sarah or me pass him, all of a sudden he'll first of all just be like, "Oh, I slipped."
I also think it's a really good tool for marketing. Like it's one more thing that you guys can say on your gym. Like, hey,
that we offer.
Saturday mornings we have a competitive class where it is people that aren't doing a scaled version of the workout that can kind of do it as is for the most part.
That I'll agree with you with. That would be definitely a membership value tool.
A membership value tool is just a better incentive for people to think they're getting something else out of it, even though it's the same exact thing. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't have to be like a competition class where it's like it's all elite athletes. Like I would do it with people that were,
the car you're in right now, would you do it with them? We lost Jamie.
Well, Jamie, it was good having you on, man. Don't be a stranger. Make sure you run them through a good workout and you get to the destination, man.
All right. I'll let you guys live your life.
And don't be a stranger, though. Comment, subscribe.
Yeah. See you
Bye,
guys.
girls.
Dude, I'm on the show. I'm a third host, dude. I'm third mic right now.
Yeah, you're in, dude.
Yeah. Hit us up whenever you want to join up.
All right.
Send us the test and I'll send us the
test. Text it. I'm going to text it to you right now. Okay,
thank you.
All right.
Let
us know what
you guys
get.
Dude.
All right. Safe drive.
Nobo Athletics.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, dude. Sad day.
Peace, guys.
See you. He doesn't know how to leave it.
I don't know how. Jesus. All right, let's get Willie on here real quick. Guys, can you just join the podcast as a tech guy?
He says he always wants it. Jamie came back. He wants back in. You got to click the other link, Jamie.
They can't see him on the cast. You keep him hidden. So see how it works, G? You don't even need a camera or
a mic.
I
can just keep you.
We can just talk to you in private chat, like, hey, G, pull up so and so.
All right, so with Jamie talking about that, so the gym names, Eric's probably not watching because he's not a good friend, so he can't even jump into that. We appreciate you guys hopping in. G, go ahead, just join up. We just got to ask you a couple questions, and then we're gonna have to, end the podcast. We're coming up to about an hour. I thought it was pretty good. G, also, I want to know what your like thoughts are on this.
Yeah,
the first podcast now, and then on this.
I think the first podcast is better.
You think the first was better?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just flew off the cuff. Like our listeners, were down to contribute.
So you think this one's shit?
Did I say that?
Well, I knew we need some.
Pull up the personality test. There's one question I want to highlight. That's
What do you want to highlight? Let's pull it up.
Easily offensive. What is it?
I don't think that's it. But 16 personalities, your test and results. I was extroverted 74%, intuitive 54%. Feeling 66, judging 57. I only tuned in towards the end because you guys didn't tell me anything. But you should be getting live. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I did have a question before we end this that I needed to ask the chat. Post it in the comments. I'm trying to come up with is it just you or is Jamie here? So I'm trying to come up with a URL for my personal website. So it's going to be lukelombardi.me, lukelombardi.gg. What else was there? lukelombardi.info. Or
also, can you donate through YouTube right now, or do me and Luke have to enable a feature?
Yeah. What's the YouTube even look like right now?
That's a good question, I think, because if you guys donate enough, Luke and I could pay for StreamYard, and then we could do cooler things.
Yeah, it's true.
Get rid of this logo.
Drop it in. The $20 in the chat. We get rid of that. We're going to have a logo. We also need a name for the podcast. I don't know how to donate. We're not asking for you to donate yet. We're just looking to see. So it's not we have to set that feature up, Matt.
And then I wanted to close out the podcast with Luke has a potential roommate.
I do.
And it's a female.
Yeah.
And I wanted to chat with Luke about, could he handle living with a female?
She has a dog.
If she's single.
I don't know if she's single. I didn't ask that question because I didn't think that was important. I thought moving into a place was more important because you told me I'm not allowed to have a dresser at the place. So he wants me to live out of a suitcase to make me as uncomfortable as possible. I don't think that's fair, and I think he's forgiving. He's very forgiving. So, he'll love having me once I'm there, as long as I'm not miserable.
Podcast. I just want you guys to know we tried the nice card route before, and we got spurned.
No, he's just emotionally hurt. He's emotionally damaged. I promise you.
And why is that?
Because Vince made me come home 2 times. No, don't blame this shit on me, dude. It's Vince.
Hold on. Not only did he bail on us, he stopped talking to me for 6 months after he moved home.
It was a rough time in my life, dude. A rough time. I didn't lash out. I've made mistakes in my life, okay? I've made mistakes. Hardcore mistakes in my life.
Gazzo, if you're still here, you remember that when I wasn't invited to any of the Fortnite games anymore?
He'll fall. What's he say? I'm madly in love and she can't break his heart. And she'll break his heart. She probably would break my heart. She has a dog.
Which is a good sign.
So basically, I need to find a roommate. We'd have to find a third. So Eric, Sydney, Jamie, anybody else. If you're
this could really work in your favor. What if it was 2 chicks? Is that too much girl in the house? Or
Eric said the best roommates he's ever.
Screw Eric. I'm talking to Luke 1-on-1 here. Is that too much girl for Luke, or would he prefer that? You do live in a house dominated by females.
Sydney says Luke
right?
has a great podcast voice. Thank you. There's 2 ways this can go. I think I could be good I think I'd be fine. I live in a house pretty dominant with women. Have you met Vince? He loves to clean. He loves to garden. Not saying women love those things or have to do those things. We're not that type, but I think I'd be okay. Jamie, you think I'd be all right?
What would you prefer? Let's put it that way. Would you prefer 2 roommates that are? Let's give you 3 options: 2 dude roommates, a dude and a girl roommate, or 2.
Oh shit! Live call-in.
Oh my God! Look who it is. Welcome to the show.
Live call-in. Vince, we're just trying to answer a couple of questions here. Do you think me living with 2 women, I'd be able to handle it, or is that too many women?
No, I think you'd be able to handle it just fine.
All right, we're just in a live podcast right now.
What situation do you think you'd be better in? 2 men or 2 women as roommates?
I think he has a pretty open mind. I think he's an easy guy to get along with. I think personally, he grew up with sisters. I think he'd do fine.
That's what I think. Okay. Yeah. So you didn't really pick one there, but
do you think it was me that ruined the relationship with me and Matt in the past when I moved, or would you like to blame yourself?
Wait, repeat the question.
Do you blame me or do you blame yourself for forcing me to move home from California in 2020?
I don't ever look back. I keep looking forward. I blame anybody. Life happens for reasons.
Yeah.
Well, Matt was blaming you, and I agreed, but yeah. So we're just in a live podcast. The streamers are watching. Jamie is here. Gaz is here. Sarah, Eric. Sarah is here. She says that you're lying, that you don't keep looking forward. Gaz says you're pretty smart. Can you show us what you're doing right now by flipping the camera around?
Sure. Let me figure out how to do that. Hold on.
Did you work out today, Vince?
He ended it. He accidentally hung up.
Okay, I wanted to hear about his workout.
We could have asked him about his emotions. He'll probably join back in because he's nervous, but we'll see. There he is. He's back.
Yeah, no, I can't flip it around. I'll show you. I'm just packing up because I'm going to get ready to bring my shit home because I'm trying a new gym tonight at the advice of you, Luke. Really looking forward to the opportunity. It's open doors for everyone.
Yeah, I think this would be great for you. You can email the owner again like you used to do in the past.
Yeah, we were talking
how great
about
they
that.
are.
Sarah says, like you used to email John and tell him how great he was. Do you take those emails back, or now that you've seen what real coaching is?
I think I was probably, uneducated at the time and made the decisions, with what I know at the time.
And enamored by his overall physique.
Yeah. Let me wait. CrossFit CrossFit Ranch. Remember when we were in Thailand and you just kept saying John is the man? And let me remind you, one time you said, "I wish John Warnick was my dad."
It was a mistake of mine, and I'm fully aware of those mistakes that I've made. And what's the Bill Clinton thing? I have never had sexual relations with
that woman.
did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What's your personality test, Vince? Your result? Do you know what you are?
He hasn't taken it. I've tried to get the whole gym.
Yeah, we tried to take it. I don't remember what I don't know that I ever completed it. How come I can't hear Jamie or Sarah or Eric?
Jamie's not in the call. Eric's not in the call. So they're all chatting. Jamie's probably not going to get excited and try and join up again, but he loves to talk about himself. He's on his way to a wedding. He's going to propose soon, is the rumor.
Wow.
But yeah, do you want to talk about anything else about your job, your career, your future life?
No, I think this move that you're making I've tried to support 100%, and I think that it has taught me to practice what I'm preaching to you, to move it forward, take every opportunity as it comes, and live life to the fullest, and don't look back. Have no regrets. Don't look back. Just keep looking ahead.
Good, because we've got some investment properties we're going to want to talk to you about later.
Shit that you're going to have to buy. So if we don't get enough donations in this chat, we're going to need $20,000 to $30,000.
Totally open. I think poor little what's his name, Jess, is struggling today. Mentor him along.
Yeah, get him into the good gyms. KOP is going to be a good route for him.
And I think he's going to need a friend, and he's going to need me to, I said, we'll go visit them in winter, and he's all about that right now.
Yeah, well.
Do you worry that Amy's going to make you do kipping pull-ups?
I don't think she's going to make me do anything, but she could certainly encourage me and get me to do, Luke's taught us just to continue to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. I'm well open to the idea. Very open.
What advice do you have for people in starting a fitness journey? Maybe not CrossFit. What's your advice to anybody who's trying to get into CrossFit, like that's afraid?
Try it out. Just stay the course. Stay committed. Anyone can do it, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Anyone can do it. Start slow, and just push. Be open to coaching. Don't be competitive with those around you. Stay focused on you, and you'll get there.
And this is coming from the water boy of the Phoenix area high school team in 1974. He's now an elite competitor. He's actually, what was your placement? Can you pull up the rankings, Matt, from the 2021 CrossFit or 2022 CrossFit Open, where he stands in the world?
This is another good job for Chi, but I'll do it.
6,000 or 7.
Out of the world for your age group? No way. You and Nikki were ranked like top dog status. Matt's pulling it up right now. We'll show the stream.
No, I thought we were in the thousands.
For you? I hope not. Shit, we got work to do.
What are your thoughts, Vince, about trying a local competition for a master's category? Would you be interested in that?
I would very much like to do that. I hope that Nikki stays this course with me, because I think her and I together are a nice complement and could push each other. Yeah, I'm very open to that. Very excited for that opportunity.
You get it? Matt, did you pull up the rankings here?
It's just you have to pick the right division. He's 50, right?
50. How old are you? 56? 55?
58.
Holy snaps.
What's your mile time, dude?
My best was 7:58.
And how old were you at that time?
57.
57. Holy shit. So
here we are, the live rankings. The picture's got to change, so let's get on that today.
Yeah, let's change that. We'll sign into your profile. You beat out an Aussie, an Aussie man, Randy Cooper.
All right. There you go.
What top 2,000 out of how many people? You got 2,000 out of 6,800, right? Should tell you at the top.
So I'm in the top third.
You're in the top percentage. You almost made it into the Open. Yeah, you're pretty high up. It should tell us somewhere on there, doesn't it, Matt?
No, it doesn't tell you.
How weird. You profile, maybe.
So this year coming up, so for those who didn't see, CrossFit Open has been announced.
So you got number 2,187 in the world for your age group at the age of 58. Folks, you've seen it for yourself. Everybody and anybody can do fitness.
That's pretty exciting. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Matt. I'm looking forward to the next year.
You should be thanking Greg Glassman, but
you've improved since 2020. 2021 was a fluke. Looks like you did really well. You accelerated and then you kind of decelerated a little bit.
Why was
shit
that?
Happened? I think the workouts were a little bit more difficult. We had the burpee box jump over and the dumbbell snatch that you threw up on, the bar muscle up and thruster one. Remember that one?
Yes,
you couldn't kip at the time, so you did them all strict.
Yeah.
It was a rougher year, 2020 and 2021.
I remember them well. All right, I'm going to finish packing up.
Good having you, Vince.
Ready for the next
Have fun at work. Good having you.
Thanks.
See ya. He's gone. All right. Well, chat. That was podcast episode number 2. We had a lot of live call-ins today. So usually at the 30-minute mark in the podcast, we are open to live call-ins. We'll have that link posted in our Discord chat. And we'll put it in the YouTube. We'll post it in the comments for you guys. Submit. You got to pay $20 in episode 3 to get on to the podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Benchmark Coffee Co.
Get your coffee live. All right. So next week we'll get an episode. Will I be there next week? I'll be in the car. So we're going to be doing a live from basically the middle of the country somewhere. I'll be
here Friday.
Oh yeah, shit.
We're doing a
wedding, a live stream of the wedding probably next week. All right, so we'll do that. We're gonna try to get some people in here.
We'll probably have special guest Eric. Probably won't be able to kick him out because
yeah, he needs
attention.
We're gonna have some tech things figured out by next week's episode as well. We'll have some donations link posted, and then we're gonna have our tech support guy Gaz in here. He's not gonna be live, no camera. You might not even hear his voice. If he does, it's gonna be a voice changer, I'm sure. Something that like super unidentifiable. But all right, thanks for streaming in, you guys. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.